Okay, hopefully you can hear me. I'm at Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital. It's day 12 here, laying on this second replacement alternating air pressure mattress with the third pump replacement, as these units are, for some reason, seeming to have some issues and needing to be replaced. I am on medication for the symptoms to help myself get through this part of this leg of the journey. A lot of people are wondering what is going on. What kind of surgery did I have? Why am I still in the hospital? So I started to take a gabapentin trial last night to see if it will help my nerve pain as I'm going through this, recovering from the other surgery, and it has made me very sleepy, and they said that's a side effect of that. So I will sleepily tell you, whoever is listening, I hope you're doing well, getting through this day with grace and strength. Oh, it's a lot. So everybody knows, who knows me, that I was paralyzed by an accident because I fell in 2007. And then I went to the Santa Barbara Hospital and got surgery, spine surgery, Harrington rod, spinal cord injury surgery. And in the surgery, there was a secondary byproduct of the surgery that is rare, but it does happen in people who have a genetic predisposition to connective tissue disorder, which I do. I have hypermobility and like that Ehlers-Danlos syndrome type. So the membrane around my spinal canal during the surgery wasn't able to heal properly. So that turns into a very awful, long, progressing, slow building, slow boiling frog type thing, until one day it's like, oh my gosh. And so 19 years, first 10 years being paralyzed in the wheelchair, painting, cats and clothes, traveling the world, selling my art, meeting amazing people, working with amazing, beautiful families to paint their portraits of their animals that they love, their fur babies. I loved that experience so much. I really got to be an artist. Yeah, I got to have beautiful relationships, have a beautiful home, traveling, all still paralyzed, being in the community of the spinal cord injury community as a 4-year straight wheelchair sports camps counselor at UCSB in the summertime, showing kids how to play tennis and basketball and rugby and do kayaking, all in wheelchairs or from a paralyzed or seated position, or adapted to whatever they need. So then, like 5 years ago, I was really getting into making videos here and sharing my love for the connection to spirit that we can access while we're going through the trials while we're here, and sharing my inspiration to demonstrate in a subtle, inspirational type of a way, like, hey, here's this person who's really got a lot of hard stuff happening, and she's still showing up and making things beautiful and sharing it and wanting to share sweetness and whimsy and show people how easy it is to make a little garden and to have a sweet little sanctuary and expand your mind to contemplate how everything dances together. So then I started to get really, 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 really uncomfortable, not knowing why I was having so much pain, and I couldn't sit up for long. I couldn't paint as much as I used to. And I was getting scans, lots of scans. And then finally, 3 years ago, I got the neurosurgeon told me that I have that condition from the spine surgery. And that it's been developing over the 19 years, and at this point it's like a large mass inside of blocking the CSF flow in my spinal canal and causing extreme nonstop debilitating pain and immobility. So I've been sort of like pinned down on the bed for a couple of years wherever I am. I'm only able to get up once or twice a day, if that. Once for sure, but twice is a good day. Each time would be like an hour or two, or an hour and a half, 3 hours. So I've spent 21 hours flopping around in the bed, either on my stomach or on my side. I try to stretch out, but every time I lay on my back, the spine flares up. And the flares up last for days, and it's neuroinflammation, so it spreads through my entire system. It affects my eyesight, my hearing, my dexterity. Wow, I can't believe how tired I am. That's crazy. Yeah, so also over the years, what had been developing, and I was not sure what it was, is that I kept feeling on my left front abdomen, like where, yeah, either my intestines or my ovary or my left something on the left side, lower, that low. I just kept feeling something building and having so much pain and building and building and building. And then, since I have to spend so much time laying on my stomach, by the time the day before I went to the emergency room came, I just threw myself into this because I have no choice. And I was either going to like be there around people who don't know what to do if I get into something serious and need serious help in a moment. Maybe they wouldn't know what to do, but I'm here, and maybe they would know what to do or have the wherewithal and stuff to do whatever I need here if I have some I'm gonna end this here. Anyways, I had a surgery that took out huge mass in my abdomen and endometriosis. Basically had a full hysterectomy, and it was so bad. The pain has been so bad. I could barely move. So much weight has been lifted off my core area. So then I can finally probably sit up a little bit longer, more comfortably, and lay down more comfortably as well. And so I'm really hopeful. And the surgery was a whole thing. It was very intense, and I'm still recovering. It's like a major flare up from being on my back, and then all the stuff from that, and now the hormones, I guess. I'm having like hot flashes and sweats and stuff. And it's very painful, and I'm concerned to be here, but I also know that I'm probably in the right place. So thanks for listening. To be continued. I'm going to start a page where I have a calendar, and if anybody wants to pick a date or a time to help me with something, if it works out. I love scheduling things. Okay, bye.